World's best noodle recipes. You've never tried to fix your boring pasta. Few dishes have managed to cross oceans, break cultural barriers and settle into almost every dining table on earth quite like noodles. They're more than just strands of dough. They are strands of history, weaving together centuries of trade, migration, and innovation. Every country that embraces noodles leaves its mark on them, shaping the texture, pairing them with local flavors, and building iconic dishes that speak to identity and comfort. From the rich layers of Italian lasagna to the steaming bowl of Japanese ramen, the tangy bite of Thai pad Thai, and the rustic warmth of German Spätzle, noodles represent far more than food. They represent belonging. Today, we take you on the ultimate noodle journey, exploring flavors and stories that define world cuisine, while giving you the tools to recreate these timeless dishes in your own kitchen. When it comes to noodles, no country is more instantly recognized than Italy. Pasta has become the heartbeat of Italian dining, a symbol of simplicity elevated by regional traditions. Each region of Italy has its signature shape and sauce, but three classics stand out as icons of Italian culinary heritage: spaghetti with tomato sauce, lasagna, and ravioli. Spaghetti al Pomodoro, a dish that has charmed generations, is the purest expression of pasta. To prepare it at home, cook 400 grams of dried spaghetti in salted water until al dente. Meanwhile, heat 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan, add 3 minced garlic cloves and sauté until fragrant. Stir in 500 grams of ripe crushed tomatoes, 1 teaspoon of sugar and salt to taste. Let it simmer for 15 minutes before tossing the drained pasta directly into the sauce. Finish with a handful of fresh basil leaves and 50 grams of grated Parmesan cheese. What seems like a simple plate of noodles becomes a reminder of why Italian food is celebrated: elegance without complication. Lasagna, on the other hand, is Italy's ode to indulgence. To make a traditional lasagna al forno, begin with a ragu sauce. Brown 500 grams of ground beef and 250 grams of ground pork in 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Add 1 chopped onion, 2 diced carrots, 2 celery stalks, and 3 minced garlic cloves. Stir in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 800 grams of canned crushed tomatoes, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and a splash of red wine. Let the ragu simmer for at least an hour to develop depth. For the bechamel sauce, melt 80 grams of butter in a saucepan, whisk in 80 grams of flour, then gradually add 1 liter of warm milk until smooth, seasoning with nutmeg, salt, and pepper. In a baking dish, layer pasta sheets with ragu, bechamel, and 100 grams of mozzarella, repeating until the top layer is covered with bechamel and 50 grams of Parmesan. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius, or 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for 40 minutes until golden and bubbling. This dish embodies Italian family gatherings, where every bite is layered with patience and tradition. Ravioli, the delicate filled pasta, represents Italy's creativity. A classic version involves a simple ricotta and spinach filling. So, you'd combine 300 grams of ricotta cheese, 150 grams of finely chopped cooked spinach, 50 grams of Parmesan, 1 egg yolk, salt, and just a pinch of nutmeg. Fill pasta squares with a teaspoon of mixture, seal, and boil for about 3 minutes. Then, toss the ravioli gently with a sauce of melted butter, sage leaves, and an extra sprinkle of Parmesan. Ravioli teaches us that even the smallest parcels can hold entire stories inside them. In Japan, noodles are not just food, they are ritual, rhythm, and culture. A steaming bowl of ramen is eaten with the same respect as a seasonal plate of soba, each dish reflecting a different face of Japan's culinary artistry. Ramen is perhaps Japan's most famous export, and honestly, it is endlessly customizable. To make a simple but authentic miso ramen at home, begin with the broth. In a pot, combine 1 liter of chicken stock, 3 tablespoons of miso paste, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and 2 minced garlic cloves. Simmer for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, cook 300 grams of fresh ramen noodles in boiling water. Assemble each bowl by placing the noodles first, then ladling over the broth. Add toppings like 2 boiled eggs cut in half, 200 grams of sliced pork belly, chopped green onions, and a sheet of nori. The secret lies in balancing the broth's depth with toppings that add both texture and freshness. Soba, made from buckwheat, is lighter yet deeply satisfying. To enjoy it the traditional way, cook 200 grams of soba noodles until tender. then rinse them in cold water to preserve their chewy texture. Serve with a dipping sauce made by mixing 100 milliliters of soy sauce, 100 milliliters of mirin, and 200 milliliters of dashi stock. Dip the noodles into the sauce with every bite, savoring the clean, earthy taste of buckwheat. This dish is especially popular in summer, refreshing and wholesome. Udon offers the opposite experience. Thick, chewy, and hearty, udon noodles are often served in warming soups. For a classic udon broth, simmer 1 liter of dashi stock with 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of mirin, and a teaspoon of sugar. Add cooked udon noodles and top with sliced green onions, tempura shrimp, or a soft poached egg. This dish is Japanese comfort food at its finest, proof that simplicity often brings the greatest satisfaction. Thailand's contribution to the noodle world is as bold and colorful as its bustling street markets. Pad Thai has become a global sensation because it captures the Thai philosophy of balancing sweet, sour, salty, and spicy flavors in one dish. To make Pad Thai for 4 people, soak 300 grams of dried rice noodles in warm water for 30 minutes. In a wok, heat 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil and scramble 2 beaten eggs until just set. Remove the eggs and set aside. In the same wok, stir-fry 200 grams of shrimp or chicken with 3 minced garlic cloves until cooked. Add the drained noodles, then pour in the sauce made from 3 tablespoons of tamarind paste, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Toss everything together until the noodles are coated and glossy. Stir in the scrambled eggs, 100 grams of bean sprouts, and a handful of chopped green onions. Serve with crushed peanuts, lime wedges, and optional chili flakes for heat. This dish is the definition of street-side magic, quick, flavorful, and endlessly satisfying. Another favorite is Pad See, a stir-fried noodle dish that uses soy sauce as its backbone. Wide rice noodles are seared with Chinese broccoli, eggs, and meat of choice, then seasoned with dark soy sauce for richness. Both dishes remind us that Thai noodles are not just food but theater, cooked with speed, heat, and flair. While Germany may not be the first country you think of when it comes to noodles, its soft egg noodles, known as Spätzle, are an essential part of Central European cuisine. Spätzle is rustic, hearty, and deeply comforting, especially in colder months. To prepare Spätzle, mix 300 grams of flour with 4 eggs, 100 milliliters of milk, and a pinch of salt until you form a sticky dough. Bring a large pot of salted water to a simmer. Using a Spätzle maker or pressing the dough through a colander, drop small strands directly into the water. Cook until they rise to the surface, then scoop them out. Traditionally, Spätzle is pan-fried in butter and served with cheese, becoming Käsespätzle, Germany's answer to mac and cheese. This humble dish, often paired with stews or roasts, embodies the warmth of home cooking, simple but unforgettable. What becomes clear when you travel through Italy, Japan, Thailand, and Germany is that while noodles take on different shapes, textures, and flavors, they all serve the same purpose, bringing comfort and joy. Italian pasta celebrates sauces and layers, Japanese noodles emphasize broth and ritual, Thai noodles thrive on balance and boldness, and German noodles offer rustic nourishment. Together, they show us how one humble ingredient, flour combined with water or eggs, can evolve into masterpieces across cultures. Noodles connect us more than we realize. Whether twirling spaghetti, slurping ramen, squeezing lime over Pad Thai, or savoring cheesy Spätzle, every dish brings us closer to understanding another culture. The beauty of this journey is that you can experience it right in your own kitchen with a handful of simple ingredients and a sense of curiosity. If this noodle journey has inspired you, don't just stop at reading, start cooking. Try one of these recipes tonight and let the flavors carry you across continents. And if you found this guide valuable, remember to subscribe to Global Culinary Heritage and share it with your fellow food lovers. Together we'll continue exploring the dishes that define world cuisine, one delicious bite at a time.